Don't give over. Okay. Okay. Ah! Hi, my health enthusiasts. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ivy, and I'm so glad that you're here. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my other really good videos, and hit the like button if you really like this kind of video, so that really tells me that you love this information and I'm not just blowing up your brain. So today we're talking about cheap and easy ways to detox at home. You guys, you can detox and love on your body, and you don't need a lot of money to do it. It's so incredible how amazing the body responds to these really simple things that literally don't cost a lot of money. And I'm with you. You guys know I owned a juice company. Like, I know they're expensive. I do know. I know it's expensive to even try to juice at home for yourself or do these crazy things and these crazy cleanses, when really you can do some really simple things that are very, very powerful and all under $10. So let's get started. Okay. First and foremost, we're going to talk about castor oil packs. Now, if you guys are dealing with menstrual problems, ladies, men, if you're dealing with congestion in your liver and your kidneys, if you are dealing with maybe you're having trouble getting pregnant, that's a hormonal issue, and maybe you're dealing with menopause symptoms, maybe you're having troubles with your liver, I highly recommend doing a castor oil pack. You can do them at home. Once you purchase the castor oil, which is usually around $8, that's pretty much all you need, as long as you have these other things in your home, which most people do. So this is the castor oil that I have at home. If you're dealing with hormonal issues and you're gonna do a castor oil pack on your liver, I definitely recommend you doing a castor oil that comes in a glass container and not a plastic. This is a BP-free bottle, paraben-free, hexane-free. I still recommend, if you're sensitive to hormone fluctuation, that you do it in a glass bottle. This is the one that I purchased. This was $7 from Sprouts. I used it for beauty products at home, so yeah, it happens to be in plastic. But what you'll need is a bottle of castor oil. You'll need a glass container like this. You will need a rag, which I have down here. You'll need a garbage bag, and you'll need a heating pad. All of those things you guys should already have at home. I would imagine most of you have a rag and a glass jar at home, or heating pad. You can always check the thrift stores for heating pads. I always see them there, so don't be afraid to stop in and check that out. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your castor oil, you're gonna take your rag, fold it into a square. You're gonna want it, depending on what you're doing, but usually you're gonna want it about this big. So if you're gonna do your liver, you'll want it small. If you're gonna do your kidneys, you'll want it small. I usually used to lay it on my back for my kidneys. You're gonna soak it. You're gonna let the rag soak in it. You wanna get it to about room temperature, and then you are going to lay on the couch or lay on the bed over a towel. You're gonna put the castor oil pack on, you're gonna put the garbage bag over it, and then you're gonna put the heating pad over it and just let that seep into the skin. You're gonna wanna do it for about an hour. Depending on your situation, everyone's different, right? Depending on your situation, you wanna leave it on for about an hour, so watch TV, and then you can do it every night for a week and see how you feel, see if things are getting better, really depending on what's going on with your body and with your system. So super easy. Again, this was like $7 at Sprouts, and all of these things I had at home already, and it's so powerful what it does to the body, you guys. It's incredible. So that's detox cheap detox thing number one. Detox thing number two, this is my absolute favorite. I've been doing these for about 10 years. They are a little bit for the, I would say, the more experienced or the more advanced as far as necessity in your home. With these, you have to be very comfortable with your body. You have to be very comfortable with what you're doing. You also have to be very mature with the instructions. This is not something that you can skip over. This is not something that you can take lightly. So keep that in mind. But Enema buckets. So I get these buckets from drwilsons.com. I will link below. I'm not affiliated with these people. It's just where I found them, and I continue to purchase from them because they're cheap. Their shipping is cheap, and they're something that I use and trust all the time. You can find these, I know here in California, even though we have an abundance of health food stores and wellness stores, I still have a hard time finding enema buckets or enema bags. Even some of my clients at the juice bar had a hard time finding them, even at medical supply stores. I think you're better off buying online, but if you can find them in a store, awesome. This was literally, I think it's $4.95 on Dr. Wilson's. It could be $1 off, but it's under $10 for sure. I usually buy 3 at once, so that way when I'm paying for the shipping, I'm getting 3. When I buy 3, it's definitely under $20. You can purchase the coffee on their site as well. However, when you're just starting, I definitely recommend you just doing water ones at first to see how your body responds. These are really, really incredible, you guys. The only people that do not need to flush their colon are the people that have ate perfect their entire life. I know our body has a built-in cleanse system, and that is true, but we also can walk to the gas station across the street and buy Cheetos and, you know, peanut butter crackers and Captain Crunch and literally sit on our fannies and do nothing all day long and eat this food that's really not meant for our bodies. So with that said, I highly recommend doing enemas at home. Now, these saved my life about 8 years ago, and I became very, very comfortable with them because they were a necessity for me in my own healing. And it's crazy for me to think back that long ago and how bad I was and how bad just my whole body was, my digestion, my hormones, everything. And so it's really kind of cool to be talking about this and excuse me, and encourage you guys to do these at home. Now, when you do these, you do need a bucket or a jug of distilled water. You cannot use tap water. You cannot use regular water. I do not recommend that at all. There is chlorine in there, and it will absolutely mess up your GI tract. Absolutely, 100%. You will have a serious issue. You're going to be worse off. So make sure you're getting distilled water, not just filtered water, but distilled. You can heat it on the stove. If you're doing the coffee enemas, you'll want to heat it on the stove. And there's definitely a specific kind of coffee that you want to be doing. You can do all organic coffee that you get from the health food store. However, if you're severely ill, if you are really, really, really looking to heal the body and heal the body fast, and especially along the lines of the Gerson therapy, you do want to make sure you're getting this special coffee. Dr. Wilson's, excuse me, does sell it. It's unroasted, so it's raw. The caffeine is really, really high, so keep that in mind. The caffeine should not affect you though. Everyone's different, everyone's body is different, but if you're doing a coffee enema in the evening, the coffee should not affect you the way that it does when we drink it, which sounds very strange, but it's true. So it shouldn't affect you, so you shouldn't be worried about that too much. You should be able to do them. You can do them as often as you like. You do want to make sure that you are replenishing your electrolytes though, because you are losing water, and you also want to make sure that you're upping your probiotics as well if you're going to do those. But incredible, immediate way to detoxify the liver and the gallbladder. If you guys are doing the other types of cleanses I'm going to talk about, and in conjunction with this, it's crazy to see the body respond to it. So next, affordable way to cleanse at home. These I have talked about before. We're going to go ahead and talk about them again. But these are 3 things that I suggest you making a drink at home at night. Now, these are going to cost you a little bit more than $10 at first, but then you'll have them for a long period of time, and so each drink is definitely under $10. So we've got psyllium husks. I highly recommend you getting organic if you can. They didn't have it when I went the last time, so I just got the regular, but organic's very, very important. But you're going to have psyllium husks, we're going to have ground flaxseed, and then we've got chia seeds. Now, something I always remind people is that when you're detoxing, it's like cleaning up the house. You're pulling everything out of the cupboards, you're stirring up dust everywhere, but you have to give it a way to get out of the house. You have to give it a garbage chute to get to the dumpster, to be away from the house, and the house to be fully clean. And these are really, really good ways to do that. Something I don't have here that you're not seeing is bentonite clay. I gave it to one of my clients recently, so I don't have it here in my home at this time. But you want to do a scoop of bentonite clay powder with these in water and drink it every night. Or however long you're doing a cleanse for. This is incredible. Bentonite clay acts as a magnet and pulls toxins to your colon, right? But we don't need just that because it will stay there. We need to give it a vehicle to get out of the body, which is what chia seed, flax, and hemp are gonna, or hemp would work too, but chia seed, flax, and psyllium husks are gonna do for the body. So you wanna make sure you give it that vehicle, you pull all the water to the colon to be exited out of the body with the bentonite clay. So that's something you can do every single night. You can have these in the closet when you're starting to feel sick. If you're just wanting to cleanse and eat really, really well and really, really clean, and then do these at night before bed, awesome. Really cheap. Overall, this drink under $10. Next, you guys have heard me talk about this before. I'm obsessed with dry brushing. Again, this is one of those things, if you live, the only person that shouldn't be doing this is the person who lives in the middle of nowhere in Montana or maybe Hawaii that has like a spring for a shower and eats nothing but fruit and lives this perfect life. That person probably doesn't have to dry brush, but unfortunately the rest of us, you know, we like to eat Cheetos from time to time or Captain Crunch, and we don't always take the best care of our body, and we never drink enough water. So this is very, very important. This will stimulate the lymph system. I got this brush at the 99-cent store. If you have a 99-cent store near you, if you have a dollar store near you, they're very inexpensive, you guys, and are a very wonderful, easy way to detox every day, every other day, even just once a month. Just have them at the house. You guys will see a difference. Ladies, you'll see a huge difference in cellulite reduction if you do this on a regular basis. You're also gonna see your skin glow. It's gonna be really good. If you have a skin issue, you obviously want to be careful with this, but how to detox with these at home is that you're gonna rub your skin in a circular motion from towards the heart. So from each limb towards the heart. So you're gonna go up your arm and up towards the heart. Now you want to make sure that you're getting the areas of the lymph node really well. Obviously, as we know, this is an area that toxins accumulate. That's why we have BO, right? You want to make sure that you get this area really, really, really well. And you'll see a huge difference in the way that your body odor is and how you feel. Again, when you're doing the legs, you're going to start with the feet and you're going to go in a circular motion all the way up the leg and towards the heart. So you just want to make sure that you're going towards the heart. That's the biggest thing. They have these brushes too. These are great. These might be a better place to start if you're new or if you're younger, or maybe you're just really sensitive. They're a lot less coarse, so they don't, it doesn't work as well, in my opinion, as these types of brushes. I feel like these are a little bit coarser and they definitely work. This probably has a bunch of my dry skin on it. You see it? Because I use this a lot. But these are incredible. I love them. Again, this was $1 at the dollar store. There's no reason that you can't use this at home and detoxify the body for cheap. Okay, last but not least, this one is a little bit more, but the cleanse itself is under $10. So what you'll need to do this, first of all, I highly recommend getting the book. I will put the link below because I did put all the instructions on my blog. So you guys don't have to get the book if you can't afford it. Totally understand that. I did put all the instructions. What's great, if you like to read and you're into this kind of thing, I highly recommend you getting this book because, I mean, it just completely goes through the whole body and explains why this cleanse in particular is important. But this cleanse, all you need is olive oil, apple juice or apple cider vinegar, and 2 grapefruits and Epsom salt. So you can get all of those things for under $10. Do them in the comfort of your own home and you'll have incredible, incredible benefits. Again, you guys, most of these things, you know, they can create a healing crisis in the body, so you do have to be very mature with it and you have to follow the instructions properly when you're doing them. It's very, very important. I will say with the coffee enemas, I learned the hard way in not following instructions and how it can hurt the body. All of these things we are doing because we want to love on our bodies and we want to get them better, not worse. So just keep that in mind. You really don't want to be forceful with anything. If you don't feel like doing a coffee enema, if you don't feel like doing a warm water enema, then don't do one. Definitely don't be forceful on the body. You want to do anything that's going to enhance, not hurt. So with that said, this cleanse is definitely, it takes some serious focus and some serious work for sure. If any of you guys have done it, I would love it if you put it in the comments below how your experience was. But this is the gallbladder and liver flush. Again, something you can do for under $10 with the comfort of your own home and have incredible benefits. I, for one, saw huge changes when I did my first one with my husband about, gosh, 5 years ago or so, I did my first gallbladder and liver flush, and it was incredible. I was so impressed with just how powerful the body responded to what I was doing, and not just that, but how I felt days after. It definitely is not a super restrictive cleanse, if you will, but it definitely takes a lot of mental focus. So yeah, that's my last cleansing at home tip for under $10 that you guys can do. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Again, I'm not telling you guys to do any of these, but these are things you can do at home in the comfort of your own home for under $10 and have incredible benefits. And that's really all ends of the spectrum. Maybe you're just trying to cleanse out. Maybe you went to Vegas for a month or maybe you've been drinking, or maybe you've just been really stressed, or maybe you just went through something really tough in your life and you just want to bring all that positive energy back and feel really good. These are really good ways to do it at home for under $10. You're not breaking the bank and you'll feel really, really good. So anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button because it really supports my channel. And I will definitely put the links to my Instagram and my Snapchat below so you guys don't miss any of my videos, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.
No, no, no.